Hi guys, quick unboxing and short speed test review about this Patriot P300 M.2 PCIe Gen3 512GB SSD. So maybe not the fastest SSD on the planet, but I think it's a really nice budget-friendly option. Also, it's a US-based company, very old, very reliable, trustworthy company. So you don't have to be worried that you don't get this 512GB storage, even though this part here is made in Taiwan, but still a lot of parts of Patriot memory are made in the US. According to the info which I've found, this company was founded already in 1985, one of the oldest computer parts manufacturers in the world. And so to open is very easy. We hold it like that and then we break it apart like that. It's exactly how we do it with normal SD cards or micro SD cards. And so now like that we can just pull it out without having to apply crazy force and without having to use a knife or scissors. Yes, unfortunately I have to cover a lot of information, so I can show you that here even as a close-up. This is how it looks. And here is how it looks in the back. Definitely no serial number here in the back. I would say pretty clean look here in the back. Nicely built, definitely. And so after installing it in the computer, we have to allocate the disk space. For that we need the disk management. So we hit the window key, type partition. And so here we have this program. I have it already open. And then as a first step, you have to initialize the disk, which I've done already. But basically it's just opening the disk management and hitting the OK button. And so we have it now down here. But like that, it's still not available in the Explorer. So we have to right click here in this area where we have the new disk. Click on New Simple Volume. Click on Next. Allocate the size. Usually it will allocate the maximum size anyways, so no need to adjust anything. Click Next. Assign the drive letter, usually also okay by default. Hit Next. NTFS, perform quick format. No need to change anything on Windows. Hit Next and hit Finish. We see also the size here. Comes up with this window. We click on Format Disk, 476GB. So of course formatted it will be a little bit less than the 512, nothing to worry. Quick format, everything okay. Maybe we can give it a name like Patriot. Click on Start. Warning, make sure that it's the correct drive and not your system drive like C. Hit OK. Already done. Close. And now we have it here in the system overview. You can see as empty space, 476GB. You can click on properties, get some more information. And so we can see that originally it is definitely 512 billion bytes, even some more, exactly what it was promised. I think the difference between 476 and 512 is mainly because the conversion from bytes to gigabytes is not a decimal thing. It's a binary thing. So for example, from megabyte to gigabyte, it's not exactly 1000x, but that's a different topic. And now we can see also how it looks here. Everything nice, exactly how we wanted it. So we can close this window. And so let's check the speed now with the default settings. And so we are finished now with the test and the results are way above the expectations. As far as I remember, in the specs we had a writing speed of 1100 promised and reading speed 1700, and we almost have doubled the reading speed compared to the specs and also quite more writing speed. And again, I've not been using experimental settings, not peak performance or something like that. This is just normal default test, and based on my experience it's a very reliable test. That's absolutely phenomenal. You can see here which parameters it has been using also here, and regarding the results a little bit more details. especially here, of course, with the writing as well. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Again, definitely way above expectations. Absolutely surprised by the speed. And so definitely full recommendation from my side. Seems to be an absolute steal. I really don't know how we got this high speed. Maybe they had shortage on slower components and so they just added ones with higher speed. I don't know. For me, it looks like an absolute steal. So if you're interested, just go get it. And you can find the link to the Amazon listing down in the description of the video, so you can check it out and order one for you if you like. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments or want to share your own experience with this storage, then just let us know down in the feedback area. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.